Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to cut and sew this trendy short bubu gown with asymmetric neckline. So don't go anywhere, keep watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also share this video. Okay, so let's dive into it. My Ankara fabric is folded into 4, and I'll be drafting out the front and the back part of this bubu gown together. Okay, I'm making use of just 2 yards of Ankara fabric for this gown. All right, and with me here I have this leftover bridal satin. Okay, but you can make use of crepe material for the design, okay, or any other material of your choice. So first thing first, I'll just roll out a straight line here. Okay, and this will be our starting line. This will serve as our starting line. Okay, and so the next thing we'll do from the starting line here, I'll just be measuring out the length of this gown, and I'll be making use of 38 inches, okay, plus 2 inches hemming allowance. So I'll just be making a straight line. So from the shoulder line here to my bust line measurement, I'll be marking out 10 inches, and from the shoulder line to the waistline measurement 16 inches. Okay, so the shoulder measurement I'm working with is 14 inches divided by 2 will give me 7 inches plus 10 extra inches for my sleeve. So I'm cutting the shoulder and the sleeve together. Okay, so here I have with me 17 inches. Okay, so the round bust measurement I'm working with is 39 inches divided by 4. That will give me 9.7 inches plus 2.5 inches for ease and the sewing allowance. Okay, the round waist measurement is 37 inches divided by 4. I'm having 9.2 inches here plus the same 2.5 inches for ease and hemming and sewing allowance. Okay, so the neck width for both the back and the front, I'll be making use of 3 inches. The depth also, I'll be making use of 3 inches. Okay, then over here I'll be coming down by 1 inch. Okay, for the shoulder slope, so I'll be connecting that with the upper neck width. Okay, and so for my sleeve length, okay, I'll be making use of 8.5 inches. All right, I'll be making a straight line to meet with the bust line measurement. Okay, and connecting this point like so. So I'll be joining these lines together. Okay, so my round hip measurement is 41 inches, and that divided by 4 will give me 10.2 inches. So I'm marking that on the gown length and adding extra 3 inches for ease and sewing allowance instead of the 2.5 inches I added to the waist and bust line measurement. Okay, so I'll just be connecting all the lines together. And for my pocket, from the starting line here, (17 inches). Okay, then the pocket opening, I'll be making use of 7 inches also. Okay, so I'll just make a curve. Okay, just make a curve here, okay? And from here I'll just be marking out my shoulder measurement, okay, which is 7 inches. So the next thing we'll do, I'll cut this out. I'll be making a notch here and a notch here, okay? This is my neckline and this is my shoulder line, okay? Remember I notched the two parts. So I'll open it up like so. I am still on the wrong side of this fabric, okay? So for clarity, this is my neckline, okay? This is my neckline, okay? And this is my shoulder line, okay? So right now it depends on where you want the asymmetric to be, okay? And don't forget, I'm still on the wrong side of this fabric, okay? So right now I'll be cutting on this side, okay? So when I turn the fabric over to the right hand side and over to the right side, okay, my asymmetric will be on my left shoulder, okay? I hope you understand. This is my shoulder line. So from the shoulder line, I'll be extending the line by 3 inches, okay? 3 inches. So my neckline over here, I'll be going in by 4.5 inches, okay? So I'll just make a straight line like so. Then from here I'll make a curve to meet with this 3 inches here. Okay, and so I'll be cutting this out. So from this neckline here, I'll make a straight line, okay? And I'll be giving this a notch, okay? Then I'll be turning this over to the right side to make a straight line, okay? So can you see what I'm talking about? So after turning it over to the right side, asymmetric will be on the left hand side, okay? So I'll just be taking the front part then I'll be making a straight line, okay, from the neckline for a strap, okay? So guys, what we'll be doing next is to cut out the facing for the front and back neckline, okay? So I just took out one piece and placing it on my satin. My satin is folded into 2, okay? So I'll just be cutting the neckline out. Then I'll be needing 2.5 inches, okay, for the width on the neckline. But right now I'm marking out 3 inches round the neckline, and then I'll be cutting that out. So guys, these are my facing, okay, for the front and back neckline, and I ironed it with ST, okay. So right now I'm on the right side of this fabric, okay. So what I'll do next is I'll take this over to my machine. So the right side of my facing is facing the wrong side of the fabric, okay. The right side of my facing is facing the wrong side of the fabric, okay. So I'll take this over to my machine, sew 1/2 inch round the neckline, okay. After which I'll be flipping this over to the right side of the fabric, okay. Okay, I'll be flipping it over to the right side of the fabric. Then I'll be sewing on this edge also, okay, round the neckline. So guys, this is what my neckline looks like after sewing, okay. So the next thing we'll be doing is to join the shoulders, okay. So the right sides of the fabric are facing each other, okay. So I'll take this over to my machine. I'll sew 1/2 inch like so, and 1/2 inch on this other shoulder, okay. I've joined the shoulders, okay. So this is what we have now. You can see the gown is already coming together. So the next thing we'll be working on is the sleeve, okay. So I'll be attaching this to my sleeves, okay. Here in width it's 2 inches wide and it's on fold, okay. And in length I'm having 22.5 inches, okay. So I'll just open up I'll just be opening this like so, okay. I'm on the right side of this fabric, okay. Then I'll be placing my satin like so on my sleeve, okay. I'm on the right side of the fabric. Then I'll be sewing 1/2 inch down, okay. I'll be doing the same thing for the other sleeve. So guys, these are my sleeves, okay. This is one part and this is the other part, okay. So the next thing we do is to attach this strap to the material, okay. So first thing first, from the shoulder line here, okay, I'll be measuring out the length of this gown, okay. And down here I'm having 40 inches in length, okay. So to this 40 inches I'll be adding extra 6 inches, okay, for the strap to meet with my back neckline, okay. I hope you're following. But if you don't want this method, you can just measure out what you cut out from the neckline, okay. When we're drafting that, I just measure that out and add it to the length of the gown, okay. You can also open up your material like so, make sure it's relaxed, okay. Then you measure what, because I'll be attaching from this part here, okay. This is the back neckline, so you can just measure from here like so down to this point, okay. Make it relaxed, all right. So guys, to fix my strap, I had a change of mind. I want it to be in a slanty way, okay. I want to attach my strap in a slanty way, okay, not straight again. So the width of this strap is 2 inches, okay. It was on fold. Then I cut out 2.5 inches. I used 1/2 inches to stitch the strap, okay. So here I'm left with 2 inches in width, okay. Then in length I'm having 51.5 inches, all right. So what we'll do next is I'll bring my strap like so. Okay, you can see the slant I made. I'll just be placing it like so. I'll be stitching on both sides. Okay, I'll be starting from the lower part of the gown. Okay, the front part. I'll place like so. I'll stitch on both sides. Okay, down like so. Okay, you can see I still have excess of this, so my strap will end on this back neckline, the lower part here. Okay, so when I'm done, I'll come back and show you. So guys, this is what we'll have after stitching. Okay, this is the back part of it. You can see where it ended. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is to turn this over to the wrong side. Then I'll sew 1/2 inch like so. Okay, down to the lower part of the gown, both sides. Okay, then I'll also be hemming the lower part of this gown. All right, this is what my gown looks like. Okay, this is the front part of it, this is the back part. So with this, we've come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you all for watching. Please do not forget to like this video, share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye.